Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm gonna be talking about how passing, like literally being cis passing, has made me jaded. And that sounds like a crazy statement, but hang in there with me because I promise I'm gonna explain what I mean, okay? But before I get into that, although this has nothing to do with training, although this has nothing to do with fitness, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, a custom-made training plan, or a custom-made meal plan, definitely go ahead and email me. It's gonna pop up right over here. Also, my training program, MASC Made Simple, has dropped. MASC Made Simple is a training plan that I created for my literally masculine homies who kind of just go into the gym without a real purpose, or you've been training for a bit but you're not entirely sure why you're not seeing gains. I remember when I was pre-T, literally one time when I was at work, I used to work at a mall, I used to work at a shoe store, and I literally had a group of 3 black ladies call me over. They're like, come here, come here, come here. And I was like, okay, what's up? You need a size? What can I do for you? We've been talking and we're just like, can you help? Like, what, are you a boy or a girl? That sounds fake, right? Like, that doesn't sound real. On everything I believe in, on my bodybuilding career, son, like, that's literally exactly what happened. I say all that to say that I literally just used to look like a question mark, essentially, when I fully intended to come across as male. People treated me a type of way. People treated me a different way, for sure. The way that I was perceived by people was kind of like other, kind of like, it felt as though the world was perceiving me in a way of not taking me seriously, as a way to put it, right? Just walking around the world in kind of an in-between phase, I guess. Not looking like a girl, not looking like a guy, because I wasn't able to start testosterone. Men didn't really respect me like that. Girls saw me as, like, I guess something platonic. Fast forward to starting testosterone, I started to pass as cis, I would say, pretty fast, probably within like a couple of months, maybe like 5 months, to be honest. And I instantly kind of felt that I was treated differently, primarily because when I first started, I was 21 if I'm not mistaken, and people treated me like a little bro, right? Fast forward to being 4 years on T. It's funny for real. That's the part that makes me jaded, is seeing how people perceive you differently, so they treat you differently. I've gotten free stuff, I've gotten free coffee, I've gotten discounts on stuff that I didn't ask for, I've gotten hit on by men and women. I'm still the same person, bro. Like, I'm Devin, I was Devin back then, I'm Devin now. Don't treat me nice now, because sure enough, if you didn't find me attractive, or if I didn't fit some box that you were trying to shove me into, you wouldn't be treating me like this. So I know that the way that I'm treated now comes with terms, and I don't fuck with that. So while I'm very, very grateful that what I guess was looking to achieve was achieved, I am cis passing. For the most part, my outward presentation of myself matches how I feel on the inside, but I just wish that people could be nicer to people who don't fit what they're looking for in a stranger. Because it sucks, because I know that there's other people who are still going through what I was going through, because I know that in an instance, anything could happen that can make me less attractive. Like, God forbid I get into some accident and I have like a giant scar going across my face, knock on wood. People would go back to treating me like other. And I know that there's still people who are actively being treated like other. So that's made me jaded in the way of, like, I don't trust it. Like, I don't trust that this stranger who's dapping me up on the street or going like this to me is being genuine. And that sounds so like, Devin, just whatever, you're thinking too much. And I don't think this on a day-to-day basis. I don't walk around like, oh, fake, 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 fake. You know, sometimes like girls will treat me a different type of way, and I'm just like, yeah, you wouldn't have fucked with me 4 years ago, dude. Ultimately, I think that it has made me a little bit like standoffish towards like maybe like acquiring new friends or making friends with people outside of my community, even though like I do have cis friends. And this could be misleading, because it's not like I hate cis people or anything like that. It's just like, I'm aware, like, people are not even probably aware of how they interact with other people. I'm working on not being jaded. I'm working on believing that people would treat me with good intentions no matter what. But it's kind of interesting when you've lived multiple outwardly physical, different, you get what I'm saying, lives. It's crazy, bro. Like, what is your guys' experience with passing and being non-passing? And maybe if you're non-binary, what has been your experience with like how people treat you now? This idea actually came about, I was talking to one of my homies who is non-binary, but they pass as cis male, and they were just saying like, bro, it's crazy how much different, like, we literally just went to get coffee and we were treated differently. So it's kind of like, yo, this is literally male privilege. That is the video, y'all. I really, really appreciate you if you hung around for this long. If you are interested in working with me, you can definitely email me. It's gonna be down below. I'm also going to link my website down below, which has all of my various coaching packages. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you do not already. It's going to be linked down below. It is at DVNSPRS. And like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.